up, guys? Welcome back to the Glove Drop. Last night, the New York Rangers completed the dusting of the entire state of Pennsylvania with their 3-1 win over the Philadelphia Flyers. Yes, suck it, Pennsylvania. Philly was coming off of a 3-2 loss on Wednesday to the New York Islanders. I don't know who I hate more. I think it's Philly. Oh my God, might be Philly. The Rangers were coming in off of a 1-0 win over Pittsburgh, where Jonathan Quick put up 32 saves to make a shutout. That would be his 60th shutout of his career. We also saw some huge play from Mika Zibanejad, and I get it. Everybody's frustrated, but nobody is more frustrated than Mika Zibanejad for the fact that he has only scored 2 goals up until this point in the season. But that is okay, because that's all going to change tonight, because Mika Zibanejad doubles his goals scored on the season with 2 last night against the Flyers. And the first goal came within the first 45 seconds of the first period. Mika Zibanejad, it was a perfect setup. We've got Chris Kreider, who sends a puck long pass down to clear the zone up to Blake Wheeler, and Wheeler is up there quick, and you see Mika Zibanejad's speed on this play. He gets through that neutral zone so quickly. Nice drop pass from Wheeler.
There's the outlet pass there by Kreider, hops over Ryan Poehling's stick, and Blake Wheeler, what does he like to do? He likes to pass, and Zibanejad knows that, opens up, waiting for that puck to go through the stick of Sean Walker there, and absolutely roost.
Zibanejad gets it in the back of the net. Rangers are already up 1-0, and it's been like 2 seconds. So Rangers up 1-0, and it didn't stop there, because 45 seconds later, the Philadelphia Flyers, specifically Travis Sanheim, gave Chris Kreider like the nicest gift in the world. One where I feel like Chris Kreider and the New York Rangers should send him a nice thank you note, or like an edible arrangement. Travis Sanheim did the dumbest thing in hockey. There's a top 3 of like the stupidest things you can do in hockey, and this is probably number 2. The Flyers face off in their zone, and they win it cleanly. Sanheim gets the puck. He is at the bottom of his circle, and what does he do? He goes to pass it across the front of his net. Everybody's in your zone, and he passes it. It was practically going off the top of the crease, passes it through, and it was a beautiful tape-to-tape pass, except the tape that it went to was Chris Kreider's.
Looking to score goals and a face-off win, exactly what you want, and Travis Sanheim put it right on the tape there of Chris.
And Kreider buries the second one, and within 2 minutes, the Rangers are up 2-0, and Chris Kreider has gotten 2 points in under 2 minutes. The first period was a really strong period for the New York Rangers. They were running it, and they really did not give Philly anything up until that point, except for 3 penalties. Now, this was another game where this is going to be an issue for me, but there was, I believe, 3 power plays in the first period. It did get kind of aggressive, though, at one point. 5 minutes in, it got aggressive because we're in Philly. I'm shocked that they're being assholes. But Barclay Goodrow got into it with Garnet Hathaway, and I'll say it, Goodrow got whipped. He got his ass kicked. It was not good, but they both got 5 for fighting. But that's okay, because Hathaway would get it right back to him with just a few minutes left in the first period. And Will Cooley is such a thug, dude. Will Cooley goes, it was a big hit on Trouba, and Cooley goes up to defend him, his player, and he body slams Hathaway.
Hathaway's event, oh, Cooley.
It was amazing. Like, what a stone cold gangster Will Cooley is. He ends up getting 2 minutes for instigating, which was served by Capo Caco, but then also 5 minutes for fighting, but then also a 10-minute game misconduct for instigating. So, but it's worth it. Probably my favorite thing that happened in that game was that body slam. And I love that he is doing this as such a young player. He is a young thug.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
The second period starts, and this is when Mika Zibanejad does it again. About 8 minutes into the second period, he is the one to clear the pass up the zone to Wheeler. So once again, we're going to Wheeler, clearing the zone. And this particular play is where you see just how fast Mika Zibanejad is. He got through the neutral zone. It was like lightning. And he, because of that, was able to get the pass back from Wheeler, and boom, that's 2. It was like a nice deflection on the skate, which has got to be so hard to do. He's skating up 1,000 miles an hour, and he gets his stick out enough to deflect the puck in.
Off that one, you can't fault that, but a little bit of a hope pass there for Zibanejad. He just keeps his wheels going to the net, going to that back post, and yeah, he's got that long reach and redirect.
Mika Zibanejad has 2 goals tonight, and we're starting to see the Flyers in the second period push back a little bit harder. They are playing a little bit faster and stronger, and you can tell that they're trying to catch up to this game. It was very beneficial, I guess, that they were getting a power play every 3 seconds because, again, the Rangers were just having a penalty fest. Stupid penalties, like delay of game penalties, little tripping penalties. Not good. And they did manage to hold on to that long enough with about 2.5 minutes left in the second period from way out, shot from way out. Sean Couturier was then up front and he manages to tip it in.
And gets a tip on this one, goes right by Shesterkin on the blocker side.
So now we've got a 3-1 game. The third period starts with the Rangers back on the friggin' penalty kill, man. And the Flyers are really pushing, but Igor Shesterkin is playing incredibly. He was putting up all the saves that he needed to make. And Jacob Trouba on defense, you gotta call him out because he was all over the ice. He always is the one with the most time on the ice, but he had a beautiful, like, Superman style, full body wraparound shot block. And that's like, you respect the shit out of that. And then the Rangers are on their 6th penalty kill when Chris Kreider and Mika Zibanejads do it once again. They're on that odd man rush coming up, and Chris Kreider, real quick, easy 1-2, gets it in, but it was called back for being offsides. And I have to go count how many goals the Rangers have scored this season that were called back because it feels like there's been a lot. So the Rangers come out with a 3-1 win despite the fact that they were outshot 37-19, and despite the fact that they went 0-for-2 on the power play, and despite the fact my worst, least hated, stat of the night, the Rangers go 6-for-6 on the penalty kill. Like, I'm so happy that you won 6-for-6. That's amazing. These special teams are doing so well. But why the hell are you on the penalty 6 times? The Rangers have a big game today, and I can assure you that going on the penalty kill 6 times is not going to work out the same way today in Boston as it did last night in Philly. So that game is today at 1 o'clock. I will have a post-game video up for that. Let me know what you guys think about last night's game against the Flyers. Let me know if you agree with me that Cooley is an absolute beast. And if you agree with me that the Rangers need to get off this penalty wagon that they're on. It's not good. It's not working out for me. So I will see you guys all in the next one. That's going to come out this afternoon after the Boston Rangers game. Boston is leading the league and they're friggin' killing it. Going into this game, they're 14-3-1, so they are leading the league. They did just have a loss to the Detroit Red Wings, so I'm sure that they are going to be coming in with something to prove. So that is today at 1. I'll have a video up after. If you guys want more of the Glove Drop, make sure you go to Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, X, whatever it is, at the Glove Drop. And if you aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe on this video now so you don't miss any of these videos. We'll see you guys all in the next one, and let's friggin' go Rangers. God, I hope we beat Boston.